Hey everybody, CVH here, and today I have some highlights with Goblin Scout on the ladder. I was using this deck for a good portion of the ladder grind on yesterday's stream in ranks 3 and 4. It's still kind of the beginning of the month when I'm recording this, so not quite legend yet. But another deck with the Goblin package taking advantage of Murkwater Skirmisher in particular for those incredible bursty starts that are hard to deal with for most decks. This isn't quite as heavy into the Goblin package. It's not running Murkwater Butcher, which is a usual 3/1 drop. Goblin. I guess I'll get that up for you guys if you don't know what card I'm talking about. And it's also not using the other Murkwater card, Murkwater Guide from a recent Clockwork City expansion. I didn't really care for that card too much. Maybe you'll hear me talk about it somewhere in the games in the video. But Butcher especially, pretty solid if you're trying to focus strictly on goblins. It's kind of an unreliable card, but when you can get it on turn 1, it increases the amount of those crazy starts you can get. This is mostly Warrior 7's list, and it has the Endurance package of just really solid creatures to play on curve, which gives this deck a bit more consistency when curving out, even though you sacrifice some of those crazy goblin starts. Windkeep Spell Swords, Haunting Spirits, Mammoths, and 2 Bleak Coast Troll from the recent Forgotten Hero collection really help with all of that. And the deck did feel powerful. It went 16 and 7 during the grind, I think. I did make some changes from his version. I added the movement package of Dune Stalkers and Dune Smugglers. He was already playing Shadow Shift, and I really liked the movement package in Goblins. I did also play a Galen. I don't think you should play Galen. Just going to throw that out there. I think the card is still a bit overhyped, especially in these aggressive decks. It's never that bad, but in a deck that wants to close it out by turn 5 or 6, usually this card's never really going to reach peak potential, and there aren't really that many great targets. I just basically had an extra slot, but Galen would probably be better as a third Troll, a third Sightless Skulk. It could be better as a third Dune Stalker. Pretty much anything you want to add instead of Galen. It's just not that fantastic of a card, but the deck in general, again, did feel powerful. Just another really strong aggressive deck that takes advantage of the fun and powerful Goblin package. And as always, if you enjoy the video and the games, feel free to leave a like, stay subscribed for more Legends content, and follow my stream in the description. I'll see you next time. It's awesome, TJ. So many people do. I don't even really know. It's just Bejeweled. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna tentatively keep it all. This hand looks pretty good when I can power everything out on the board 1 turn early. Basilisk.
Brave meeting. May you walk on warm sands.
Arcade's beard. This day will be mine.
That's pretty good too.
Confound you.
Yeah, the good old times when rage cost 7.
Let's heat things up.
Confound you.
She needs to have another ping to deal with my Skulk. Oh, it wasn't really my deck. I mostly net decked this from Warriors list, then I added the movement package and stuff, some small differences. In my testing with Guide, though, in Goblins, I wound up taking it out anyway in the Assassin version. It just was really rare to actually get value out of the effect. It was just vanilla 3-drop 4/2 Goblin that occasionally got buffed by Skirmisher. I'm missing 3 skirmishes for the deck. I got the dust. Should I go for it? Yeah, the deck's pretty strong. If you want to play this kind of aggro scout, I mean, if you're going to play the Goblin package in general with like the Murkwater Goblins and Murkwater Savages, you need the skirmishers.
We must protect our stronghold.
I'll kill you while you stand.
I mean, it's not like he's never going to have more soul gems. Soul gems are pretty easy to come by. And we hit the Nibble Ally, nice. Yeah, when I was playing it, I was thinking to myself a lot that I wished it was just Elderly Matron or Daggerfall or something with an effect more often than it had an effect. And when it got the effect, it wasn't an amazing effect. The best thing about it was that it had Goblin, which means it would get buffed by skirmishers every now and then. In the gauntlet. Why? Oh, Neptune.
It's a good day to die.
That is a long-ass Bing link. I don't know why it's not opening either. It's okay. I'll still check it out as soon as I can.
Of course I'm on your side.
Yeah, that is a huge stuffed seal.
By the 8th, they will meet their mate.
$87! It's huge, though. I mean, I don't know. This could be something to save for.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
It'd be worth. Oh, you actually linked seal.
Shame on take.
I hope Bucky just checks Facebook randomly and is so confused by the massive amount of seal pictures. I want to make it pretty difficult for him to deal with the entire board, so I can get my Haunting Spirit buff. I'd compare CVH to a customer rose. It ain't cheap, but it's huge. If I had a nickel every time I heard that. Well, buff Sweet Roll. Time for the Sweet Roll's revenge. Maybe. I don't know.
May the ancestors bless us.
Getting back the strike. Okay. So I can make it 6, 7, 8 attack, and then I'll attack over that and I'll have 3 toughness but go back up to 4.
There are ill winds this
And then I won't be super weak to Ice Storm.
ill winds this day.
9 for Bleak Coast Troll. Can I see Polka for a visual reference? Giant Harbor Seal. Well, he's not huge, but yeah. Every time I see buff Sweet Rolls attacking, I get the... Oh god, Dragon Ball references. Sorry, I'm uncultured. I guess that can happen too, but would we rather have the T3 ones die or just the troll die? It's a 9 attack troll, it has more attack than 2 of those things. That's pretty good. Not hitting prophecies is pretty good too, I'll tell you that. Oh, the cringiest song lyrics, Bleak. That was a concern. Could have put the witch right, then I'd have 5 damage. I don't think that matters too much. It all comes crashing down. I mean, I exited that page pretty quickly. It's not happening. I think I have to play this just because it doesn't do anything ever anymore, and if it survives somehow, a single skirmisher top deck will be lethal. In reality, I just have to hope for Tazcat or one of my other Cliff Racers, I think.
I will prepare something special for them.
Oh, and I'm gonna draw Skirmisher. Okay, good.
Ifra stands with me.
Language. Oh,
I have many important things on my mind.
I need the Cliff Racer or the Tazcat. Or the other Cliff Racer.
By Stendar's mercy.
It's still gonna be lethal. That is a lot worse though, in case he had to protect with a Hive Defender or something. DuckDuckGo is the best search engine by far. Interesting. Oh, he did have to defend with a Hive, or maybe he's just doing it because I didn't hit it. Cliff Racer. Movement would have worked too, actually. Like any of them. Well, I don't know how many I've played now, but
The forest is ours.
yeah, I gotta play it because Shadow Shift, Dune Smuggler, and Dune Stalker are all lethal if I do, and I draw them. I don't really want to shuffle more cards into my deck, even with overstated stats. I just want to draw one of the charges or one of the movements.
Let's dance.
Prepared to view sealed chairs endlessly as time and space begin to lose all meaning, thirst, hunger, love, all pale in comparison to the desire to own that $8,500 Franken-chair monstrosity. God help us all. And well, it's like pretty much GG.
Repel the Outlanders.
But since he is breaking a rune, there's always a chance he doesn't interact further with my board, and I get 2 Cliff Racers. That's really the only out. Or just Tazcat.
Your Thorm is
Never
no
mind,
match for
2 Cliff
mine.
Racers, and we do not have a single one. After next turn, there's no outs. Rip. Yeah, he just, well, let's just go through the motions, because he has lethal anyway, so. Yeah, let's just let him do it. Too many clicks. Just wasted Galen. Do you honestly think it would be better to not play my 3/3 when he is at 3 and I run like 5 more movement cards that I haven't played? Because that sounds actually horrible.
Go, for sure.
I feel like there was a way to bypass it. It doesn't actually matter though.
We'll see about this.
It has been an engaging hunt.
That's fine, right? Just because you +0, +1. But yeah, I mean, it's just a thing.
Careful there, friend.
My Arcane Beard. This
Not even gonna stress searching for the 3rd one. Maybe I should just play them both on the right. I kind of want to save them for the Skirmisher though, or the Savage. Yeah, like I am not playing mid-range Sorcerer without, or mid-range Sorcerer or Scout, mid-range Scout that is, without a Bone Colossus is a 3 of. Which sucks, because if I don't want to be seen as a bug abuser, I just have to self-ban my own decks for the ladder in tournaments, which like completely throws a lot of testing and metagame predictions and stuff on its head. So it sucks that tournament organizers are actually having to ban these cards. Just very, very, very bad situation. Oh gosh, I just throw him out there. It makes it look like I have Skirmisher next turn, but I don't. Maybe he'll go crazy and clear them. You can play Soul Rest, Blackbird, Mimic, Mid Scout from 2016. Yeah, I could. A Goblin shouldn't be a 6/6, but he costs so much.
Your blood will spill.
Skirmisher off the top. No.
Confound you!
Of course I'm on your side.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Are you a Buddhist? No, I'm not religious. Completely unhelpful. Actually, it's not completely unhelpful, I lied. It's somewhat helpful.
Confound you!
Give him no trades? Eh.
See this coming, eh?
Shall take you.
Hot girl dance game.
Holding on to anything interesting?
OP. Oh yeah, I mean, like, if you're trying to add additional cards, but I mean, it's just... You're playing the card, I could see where it could be called just an abuse by that alone. Okay, so... Somewhat awkward to play around Ice Storm. If I want to play around Ice Storm, I'm doing a lot of trading. Like that into that. That into that. I'm just gonna smack for 12 and hope he doesn't have Ice Storm. But I could just trade this into this and then play around Ice Storm. I have to get rid of this though, right?
Didn't see this coming, eh?
But it's still really bad for me because he gets a guard that'll just block the amount of damage that Skirmisher would do. Which should be 10. Hey! Not totally wrecked. Feels good, man. Still one turn too early for Dawn's Wrath. I love these emotes. Pay me later, CVH, for the advertisement. It's true. We have the Chaos Jurors and Guarantee. CVH emotes, the best.
Careful there, friend.
Damn, I can't play that. Alright, so we win if this doesn't buff the other one. Nice.